Kappa Maki. Today we're going to be making a Kappa Maki roll, which is a cucumber sushi roll. So most of the work involved in this recipe actually has to do with cooking the rice correctly. And so I'm just going to say what the steps are, and after this video you will go to your lab and prepare the rice. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill your sauce pot with 1 cup, so 250 mils of cold water. And you will put the rice, 1 cup of rice, so 250 mils of rice, straight into that sauce pot or saucepan. You're going to twirl the rice a little bit in the water. You can even add more water at this point. More water, you're trying to actually get most of the starch buildup in it. So you're going to rinse it with water and then you drain, and making sure no rice falls out. You're going to do this a couple times till the water comes out pretty much clear. Then you're going to make sure that you'll add 1 full cup of water after it's been drained, and you're going to set your sauce pot onto an element that's the right size for the pot, and you're going to have the lid off and you'll turn it to high. When your rice starts boiling, you will put your lid back onto the actual sauce pot. You will reduce the heat to low, and you're going to cook it for 15 minutes. Okay, do not peek, don't try to open the lid. It's crucial that you just keep the lid closed for 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes, you're still keeping the lid closed, but you're going to set your timer for an additional 10 minutes and turn off the heat. You can even put your sauce pot on a completely different element to make sure that it's just there with no heat whatsoever. Now, after the total of 25 minutes, you will notice you can get your rice, and that will be for day 2. Now we're going to start with the rice vinegar. So you need 15 mils of rice vinegar. So I'm going to get my measuring spoon, and I'm going to fill till it's nice and heaping. And I can put that straight into my custard cup. Now I also need 15 mils of sugar. So I will grab my 15 mils of sugar. And I don't want to cross-contaminate, so I don't want vinegar in the sugar. So I'm going to get myself my trusty measuring spoon, 15 mils, so 1 tablespoon, fill it to over full and level off with back of a butter knife. And that can go straight into the sugar. And then I want to have a little bit of salt, which is 7.5 mils, so it's going to be half a tablespoon, which is 7.5 mils of the salt. So I'm going to look for my spoons. There we go. I've got my 5 mils. Make sure, nice and leveled off. And it's of the kosher salt is what we're looking for. And then I'm going to get, there we go, and just a little bit more right there. Sorry, that wasn't enough. So I'm doing a teaspoon plus a half teaspoon will give you the 7.5 mils. Now this is the combination that we were actually going to stir into your rice to make the sticky rice that is traditionally that you find with sushi, with any of the sushi rolls. So I'm going to make sure though that I have a spoon to mix it up first. And then I'm just going to pour it in. There we go. To your rice, and then you really want to mix it together. Okay. Now this will be enough for 4 sushi rolls, for 4 Kappa Maki. And really mix it up quite well. Now you will have your cucumber. So it's up to you as your group to decide whether or not you want to have the seeds or not. But I'm going to divide this cucumber into 8. So you'll get a quarter of a cucumber, and because there's most likely will be 4 in a group, you want to cut each slice, each half into 4. That way you can have 2 slices per sushi roll. Okay, so there is this. Now, This is a bamboo rolling mat. You'll see it's actually rolled in saran wrap. We don't want to use just the bamboo itself, otherwise it's going to be used once only. The rice will get stuck in between. So now you're ready to make sushi. So you want to make sure that you will grab 2 sheets of nori, 2 full sheets, and you'll cut them in half, and that will give you 4 size sheets, so everybody will get their own sushi roll. You're looking for the shiny side. You're going to place that down, and what we're trying to do is you're going to grab your sushi rice, which will be approximately half a cup per, and you're going to be placing it down on your piece of nori. Just be careful just that you're trying to get most of the sushi on the whole, using the whole nori sheet except for a small little rim at the top, because that is where you're going to, it helps with when you're folding it over of how it's going to stick together. So I'm going to do a few of these so you can see what I mean. So we're going to be pressing it down. And as you see, the rice really gets all over your hands, so you really want to have the water to be available. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I can get a paper towel just to dry my hands. You will be getting 2 pieces of cucumber at this point. If you would like to bring some other ingredients to put into your into your sushi roll, that is completely fine to do. Just make sure just make sure it's cooked. Don't bring any oh, I brought chicken and now we're going to use it. You need to actually have the chicken cooked. What I'm going to do is the side where you want to keep the side that has no sushi rice of the nori, and keep that in front of you towards, away from you. Now, I'm going to grab onto the bamboo rolling mat. I'm going to push, roll, and turn. And then you're going to push, roll again, and then I'm going to turn it one more time. So I'm just pulling like this. Okay, so that when I take it apart, you should have a nice piece of sushi like there. Right? You can even, if you're like, oh, a bit's coming out, you can recenter it and give it a nice squeeze. So then you'll have your sushi rice like so. This one's on the outside, but I'm going to put this on another plate. Okay, so we can start just by you make your roll. Do that again. Looking for the shiny side. There it is. Putting it down, and I can actually turn it around here. Going to grab some of this rice mixture, making a nice thin layer. There we go. Okay. Almost all the way up to the top of the nori. And I'll see if I can show you that in 1 second, so what it looks like, just for a better view. Taking a second to get that rice off your hands, because like I said, it really gets very sticky. The hardest bit about this lab I find is that the rice sticks so much to your hand because of the rice vinegar that's in there and the sugar. So you just really want to try to stay as clean as you can. And as you'll see how there is the dark at the top, which is the nori. And that's what you want, is a small piece of nori that you can see. I'm going to put in my 2 pieces here. I'm going to press the cucumber down as I push my nori sheet and bamboo mat down, and then I turn again, and I'm going to press. There we go. And like this. Time to cut your roll. So you can cut it into 6 or 8 equal pieces. So my suggestion is that you actually get the knife that you're using, get it wet, and what you're going to do is you're going to press, cut, press down and pull, press down and pull, press down and pull, press and pull. That way it doesn't rip the actual seaweed itself, but it'll just cut nicely through it. And then what I'd like you to do is you can gently plate it, right? On your plate like so. And so that is the recipe of how to make a simple